Hello and welcome to the Daniel Highmoon podcast. I'm Daniel, and today you get me with my I am sick but still recording voice. Today I want to talk about being a plus size hiker. I follow quite a few people on Instagram, quite a few hikers that are of the plus size designation. It seems that when you are a plus size hiker, one of the things that you do on Instagram is that you constantly talk about being a plus size hiker. And I'm not going to say that there's anything wrong with that. There isn't. I think that it is very valid. I think that it is a very good thing that we affirm ourselves as plus size people who still enjoy the outdoors, that this is who we are. We are here to do the things that we like and give other people who are of the same, who are also plus size hiker, who are looking for community to like rally with, a very visible place for them to find us. That's not what I do, though. To me, being a plus size hiker is simply about just being myself. I'm also Hispanic, Latino, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, and I don't really make a big deal about it. It's just who I am. Should I be making a deal about it? There are certainly a lot of Latinos outdoors groups and accounts that I follow as well that also speak constantly about being a Latino outdoor. Should I be? Should I be really touting the fact that I am Latino, that I am plus size, that yes, I'm a guy, but not a quote unquote guy? I don't know. I wonder about that a lot when I sometimes wonder, it's like, should be posting something else on my Instagram to kind of drive interactions and to keep the account going. But I don't really want to be talking about the fact that, hey, I'm a plus size hiker who is out there being a plus size hiker. To me, that's kind of irrelevant. I think that if you look at me, you obviously know that I am a plus size hiker, and you see me out there doing the hiking, and you see me out there, trying to live a simple life, and you see me out there talking about being in the outdoors. And I think that to me, that's actually the most important flag that I can plant on this hill. The fact that I'm simply out there doing it. I do like that there are people out there constantly flying the flag, not just planting it, but flying it. And I think that that's why I don't have a problem with plus size hikers just continually talking about it. Do I sometimes get like, here we go on yet another post about it? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to lie about it. But it was because of a post like that I originally found them. I may have been scrolling around, and because they are constantly talking about it, the almighty algorithm threw them on my feed, and that's how I eventually found them, or followed one plus size hiker to see who else they were following, and so on and so on. So there's merit about it. I've been thinking about this a lot because, again, I wonder about how can I make my Instagram account a little bit more interactive, how I can drive more people to it. And that's certainly a way of doing it. Just constantly be talking about, hey, I'm a plus size hiker and I'm a Latino hiker and I'm here doing it, and so should you. But I think that there's enough people doing that. I think that my style is simply going to be the one that says, hey, look at me. You cannot miss that I am a plus size hiker. You just can't. And every so often I'll say something in Spanish so you know that I'm also a Latino. But ultimately it's like, look at me, I'm doing it, so can you. And I think that that's really the most important message that I can put across, that just be who you are and go and do the thing. Go out hiking, go out walking, and don't worry about what you look like, who you are. It doesn't make a difference. Will there be other people who get their panties in a bunch, just to use the expression, about the fact that there's a fat person on the trail? I'm sure there are. That's their problem, not yours. If they say something, either you can just simply walk away, or you can tell them to go, themselves or something. But ultimately, that's their problem, not yours. Now, where I do see an issue is in companies not making equipment that is fit or fitting for people of our body size. And even that has been changing lately. So shout out to Colombia, because they always have stuff that fits me. And shout out to other companies that are making a lot more equipment in plus sizes. So, now that is a real issue, because you can go out there to do these outdoor activities and do them safely if you don't have the equipment that will help you do them safely. So companies are starting to realize that, we're a viable market, and I don't even remember. I know that I've read news about the percentage of people in the United States that are considered overweight, obese, or higher, and certainly the majority. So I'm not sure why we continue to pretend that obese or overweight or fat or plus size or whatever you want to call it people don't exist. We're here. We're doing the things. We're living life. We want to go hiking. We want to go on the river. We want to go climbing. Make stuff for us. So it's going to be a short episode today because, as you can tell, my voice is shot. But I still wanted to go to talk about this because it's been like, just kind of stuck in my head. And I've been kind of looking, where could I kind of fit this in the podcast? And it's the right amount of time for me to like fill in maybe like 8-10 minutes with a mini rant and then call it a day. So it's going to be a short episode today, but it's still an important one. If you are a minority person, if you are people of color, Latino, queer, in any kind of connotation, LGBTQ, doesn't matter. If you are oversized, I hate that word. If you're plus sized, the outdoors is for you as well. Do we have certain needs? In some cases, sure. And it behooves the companies to actually provide for us as well. But the outdoors is for you. And the best that you can do to show that it is for you is to go out there and do it. Go and show yourself in the outdoors. Go on the hiking trail. Go on the river treks. Do whatever it is that you like. Doesn't matter what other people think. That's their problem, not yours. And if you want to go on Instagram and talk about it every other post that, hey, look at me, I'm a plus size hiker and I'm hiking and I'm awesome. And if you're a plus size person, you can be awesome too, hiking out there in the trails. Do it. Because at some point, one of those posts is going to reach somebody like me who just joined for the first time. It doesn't mean that all of us are going to be doing it. Some of us are more like the quiet example. We need people to be the loud example. Together, we're going to just create that unified front that says everybody can be outdoors. Everybody belongs in the outdoors. I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for listening through my croaky voice, and I'll catch you on the next episode of the Daniel Highmoon podcast. Thank you for listening to the Daniel Highmoon podcast. Please visit online at danielhighmoon.com, where you can find more information about this show, links to our video channel, and all our social media contact. Daniel Highmoon is a production of 5YP Media, copyright 2022, 5YP LLC.